body. So the cellular body is really powerful. I think I mentioned last week, but every cell is known to contain vast amounts of information. So we have ancestral memory, we have past life memory, we have all our experiences ingrained in our cells. Now, as we're currently in this ascension process, for many of us, what's going to be happening is the cellular body is going to start to purge and want to clear. So we're going through quite a structural change as a human being. We're really evolving very quickly. So we're having to evolve mentally, emotionally, physically, and spiritually, because the earth itself, its frequency is lifting higher and higher at high speeds. So that's because there's much more light entering planet Earth. And when there's more light coming into the planet, the vibration, the frequency starts to rise. And so our bodies have to start to rise to meet this frequency as well. And so for many of us, it can be really uncomfortable mentally and emotionally. And so the cells start to release any emotions, any thoughts, any programming, any beliefs that have been stuck and passed down to us by the ancestral line, by society, everything of the low density. It's called three-dimensional frequency. And we're rising up towards fifth. So it's quite a shift. And this is why originally I created MedYoga and the 7 Keys meditation as a real process to take us really deep into the cellular body and help it through this transformation. So we're going to really work with the pain body, the cellular memory in the body, and also release any potential trauma that's stuck in the physical density and find some release from that as well. So clearing energetic blocks. So let's start with doing some grounding work first. So we're going to start with lying on our backs, and let's start with a nice open pose. So into our butterfly pose. So get nice and comfy. And let's just start with hugging the knees in towards us first. So just take a moment to wrap the arms around, take a hold of the elbows. Necks nice and long. And just take a moment to connect with yourself. So hugging yourself. Feel that self-hug. We often forget to hug ourselves. And breathe. Nice deep inhaling breath through the nose. Exhaling through the mouth. And again, nice deep inhaling breath through the nose. One more time, nice deep inhaling breath through the nose. Good, okay, so into our butterfly pose, soles, the feet are going to come together. And we're just going to allow the knees to drop out to the sides and take the hands and arms over the head, so hearts nice and open, palms facing upwards. And again, just close the eyes and allow yourself to just settle, to just be here. And we're just going to take this time to arrive. So there's no efforting. Just allowing the mind and body to catch up. Come into the present moment. And allowing yourself to drop back as the observer. Observing the flow of breath. the rise and fall of the chest. And the rise and fall of the abdomen. Inhaling, the belly balloons, 1, 2, 3. Exhale, belly relaxes, 1, 2, 3. And continue. Couple more deep breaths, ballooning the belly on the inhale and relaxing on the exhale. Good. As you exhale, release the hands and arms. Take the hands to the knees. Draw the knees in towards you. Bring the knees back in towards you. And we're going to start to circle. So you're using the hands to make 2 circles. 1 circle with the right knee and 1 circle with the left knee. So big toes stay touching. A bit like a frog. So you're starting to exaggerate that movement. Really feel into the lower back. So we're opening up to the base and the sacral chakra. So these are the 2 key areas we tend to hold a lot of trauma, in particular where we've been abused, whether that's physical, mental, emotional, where there's been violation, or where we felt unsafe. And that could be when we were being born in childbirth, it could be in the womb. So any disconnection from the base creates a sense of insecurity and a lot of fear. So opening up to the base, trusting it's okay to stay in the physical body, it's a safe place to be. And the colour for the base, the root is red. Let's do a couple more. And this sound is lam. So you can use that sound in the base chakra. Breathe it up. So it's lam. Lam. Good. Hug the knees back and towards you. And we'll open up straight into our happy baby pose. So again, working through the base. So we really want to build a strong foundation in life of safety. To know it's safe to be in the physical body. So again, this is a really great pose for the base chakra. So close the eyes, soften those shoulders, and come back to the simplicity of the breath. Mouth stays closed. And you can feel the gentle tingling of breath entering, leaving the nostrils. And again, you can chant either out loud or silently to yourself. Lam. So we're going to chant this 7 times. Lam. 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 Really allow the sound to penetrate nice and deep in through the base. Lam. Good, well done. Exhale, releasing back down. Bring the soles of the feet back down to the floor. And we're going to move into our sacral chakra. So the colour is orange. So the hips, the pelvis, lower part of the belly, lower back, sexual organs. We're going to start with some pelvic tilt. So hands and arms either side of the body, palms facing down, toes pointing forwards, feet stay hip distance. And we're just going to start to tilt the pelvic area. So you should feel the lumbar spine sinking into your mat. Subtle arching of the lower back. So feeling your coccyx pressing down. So tilting the hips, just gently up and down without lifting the hips off the floor. Close the eyes and start to allow yourself to come into a nice rhythm. So I exhale and release. Inhaling, pull in. And you're gently tightening the pelvis as if you're squeezing in the bladder. Good. Next time you lift, start to push into the feet and start to lift up ever so slowly, one vertebra at a time, keeping your gaze towards the belly button. Hold. Start to tighten the bottom, the glutes. Checking with the feet so the weight's even across all four corners. Breathe. See if you can lift the hips just another centimetre or so. Hold. Exhale, one vertebrae, two vertebrae, three vertebrae start to roll down as if you're placing a pearl necklace back down onto the table. So mindful movement. Lower back comes down last, releasing the pelvic area, and just take a moment to pause. If there's any tension in the neck, just release the head from side to side. And then find your neutral point. And again, this time, mindful movement, tilt the pelvic area first. Start to peel the lower back off your mat, one vertebra at a time. Start to lift the hips. Squeeze the bottom, squeeze the glutes, and then clasp the hands underneath you and tuck those shoulders in underneath as far as you can, keeping the gaze towards the belly button. Visualize the colour orange and breathe that beautiful burnt orange into the hips, the pelvis, the bladder, the sexual organs, awakening our creativity. And the sound for the sacral chakra is Vam. So let's do 3 sound vibrations. Breathe in. Good. Allow the sound to sink into the cells, into the hips, into the tissues. Lift a little higher. And exhale, release the hands. Plant the hands down, one vertebra at a time. Sinking back down to your mat. Take your time. Good. Lower back comes down last. Release the hips and the pelvis. Hug the knees in towards you. Bring the forehead to the knees. And then wrap the arms round. Good. And we're going to start to rock. So take the hands to the backs of the thighs and just gently rocking up and down the spine. So you're not taking it all the way to the upper back, the neck area. We're just really allowing the lower back, the mid back, and just towards the upper back. Release. Good. Okay, so you're going to use your abdominal strength. As you lift, you're going to hold with the feet off the floor. Good. Roll back. Hold. Good. Continue. So we're really using our abdominal strength here to maintain that balance and that stability. Good. One more. And hold. Good. So our cosmic egg. Good. Drop the toes. Well done. Good. Okay, so when you're ready, let's come straight onto all fours. Fingers spread nice and wide, knees underneath the hips, navel's pulled in. We're coming into our basic cat-cow. So inhale just as you are. As you exhale, start with the hips first. Drawing the hips forwards, we're going to curl up through the spine, lengthen through the arms, drop the gaze towards the belly button. Inhale, shoulders back, arch the spine, lift the bottom, lift the gaze. Exhale. Inhale. Start to exaggerate that movement. Exhale. Close the eyes. And our intention is to release and clear any trauma trapped within the spine. So this blocks the chi, the prana, into the chakras, and the chakras distribute this chi to our organs. So we really want to keep the spine clear. So visualize a brilliant white light and penetrate that light all the way up and down the spine. Good, 2 more.